Hi everybody, happy Saturday. So I got through week one almost on my furlough, and we just got home from the store. We went to Aldi's and to Job Lots, and then of course I have to go get more wine because hey, I'm on furlough, so why not? And I'm going to show you everything we got and what I'm Okay, so I'm going to start with the things that we got at, actually it's Big Lots. Big Lots first. And I got this fruit bowl because I'm tired of using my white mixing bowl to hold our fruit. So since I was going with gold accents, I really liked this, and it was only $10. Excuse me, so I picked that up. I needed some more dusting spray, so I got that. These were actually on clearance. So I grabbed one of these. This goes with the other mug that I got from them. And I think it was what, $2.50 or $3.50? $2.50 or $2.89. So I got that. This candle wasn't on sale, but I just like the white and the gold together. It's kind of a rose gold on top. The candle smells really nice, and it's a broil candle actually, and it was $8. So I really like that one. Then if you guys watch my wax melt video, and if you didn't, it's the video I did before this one, how you can reuse the rest of your candles. But I love the sea salt candle, and I picked up another one. So I got another sea salt candle, so I'm going to start using that today. Then we just got some pain reliever, some nighttime stuff, some biofreeze stuff, a few more things for the little fur babies. This is really the only wet food that they will eat for the most part. It's the Fancy Feast with the tuna and the shrimp, and it looks and actually smells just like tuna fish. And this is really the only one they eat. They will eat other ones, but we find more often than not we end up throwing a lot of it away. So might as well just give the little kitties what they want. And then we needed some more Tupperware containers, so like for Scott's lunch, and then when I go back to work for my lunch. So that's what we got at Big Lots today, and I can't wait to use this bowl, and I'll insert a picture with the fruit in it at the end. So then on to Aldi's. Excuse me. And we got some baby spinach for salads. We got some onion soup mix to make onion dip. Scott wanted me to make brownies with raisins in them. I know that sounds weird and I don't like them, but if I make brownies with raisins, then I won't eat them either. So I will make those for him. Then we needed some more detergent, so I just picked that up. It was only like $6, and it's really just as good as Gain. It kind of smells the same as Gain and definitely does the same job, so I'm okay with that one. Excuse me. Then we bought some chicken breasts, and yes, we found chicken in the store. I don't know why there's a chicken shortage all of a sudden, but we did find some chicken breasts, so I'll do chicken parmesan probably with one and chicken fajitas with the other. So that's what we got. We got a package and a half actually of ground beef. So I think I'm going to do a meatloaf with one, and then we do these like sesame oil bowls, and it's got like beef and sesame oil and scallions and mushrooms, and it's over brown rice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Then we bought some frozen shrimp just to have a shrimp cocktail one day. Probably have it later on today, actually, before we eat dinner, just as like a little app. Then if you've ever been in Aldi's and wondered about the seasoned Atlantic salmon, it is awesome. We get it at least once a week. This is enough for both of us, but if you have more people than two to feed, I recommend you getting more than one. But they are so good. They're already seasoned. You just put it in the oven, and then as soon as it's done, you're done. It's super easy. And we got some Bob Evans mashed potatoes. I know we're not supposed to really be eating carbs, but you know, we're living in a different world today, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of carbs. And then I got coffee pods, and these ones, the donut store ones at Aldi's taste just like Dunkin' Donuts ones, and they're half the price. So if you're ever in Aldi's and you wanted to try these, I recommend them. They're awesome. And then we got some bacon for breakfast tomorrow. We got a package of pork chops, which I also got, it's kind of like a shake and bake that Aldi makes, and it really works just as good as shake and bake, so I'll put that on the pork and do that. Needed some more Parmesan cheese, so we got that. Scott grabbed some more ranch dressing. Got our usual olive oil and sea salt in the container, so the top swivels so that you can grind it and then put it on your food. We didn't have any more everything but the bagel seasoning. And normally I get it at Trader Joe's, but it just so happens that Aldi's now carries it. So it was one-stop shopping today, which was great, just for food items actually. Then I got some organic white cheddar puffs. They're very, very low in carbs and sugar, so I figured I'd give them a try. And Scott was joking. He's like, what, do you need munchy food to watch your soap operas during the day? And As the World Turns is no longer on, so no, I don't watch soap operas during the day while I'm home. Then, obviously, Scott grabbed raisins for me to make those brownies for him. Then I grabbed some chocolate protein powder. I do like protein shakes, and since I'm home, I really have to be careful not to munch during the day. So if I wait till like 11:30 and have a protein shake with a banana in it, I'm good till dinner. So this way I make sure, any of the weight I lost stays off, and I don't just start binge eating, because I don't want to do that. And then this was the shake and bake. Then we got some air spray, which is the Gain one. This is awesome. If you guys ever need an air spray, this is the one to get. It smells so refreshing, and it doesn't overpower your house, which is great. Then I got my usual coconut creamer, and I'm telling you, this is just as best as the Nestle one is. And it's half the price, and it works awesome. This is actually my favorite one. Then Scott got a couple of cans of tuna, and I got away from me there. Then I got some unsweetened almond milk for my protein shakes, so that's good. Then for the floors, I got the mopping cloths for our Swiffer, and they actually have them at Aldi's, and they're not the actual Swiffer brand, they're Radiance brand, but they work just as good and a quarter of the price, so recommend those. Oh, actually I could do this now. Stopped at the package store, so I drink Cabernets, and I've always drank the same one, so now every week I'm getting different ones just to kind of see which ones I like, just because you get tired of drinking the same one all the time. So I got this one, which is called Coastline, and then I got the Chateau Los Boldos. So each of them had recommendations under where they were, like staff recommendations. So I'm going to try each of those, and I'll let you know how those are. Then we got, just because we're eating at home all the time now, there are some times where I just don't want to cook. So Scott got a cheese pizza, and then I got a cauliflower pizza, and it has sausage, peppers, onions, olives, and cheese. So I think we're going to have these for dinner tonight. So I'll let you know how those were. Then, hold on, got stuck there. Then I got some steamed California medley, and this comes with a cheese sauce, and I like all these. Scott won't eat those, but I will. Then for Scott, I got the standby corn and peas, because that's pretty much all he eats. I know he's very boring that way. And then the broccoli bake, which I have talked about before, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. It's just broccoli, and you bake it in the oven, and it has cheese on it, and then I put the everything but the bagel seasoning on the top, like during the last 10 minutes, and it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's got some cashews for munching on. Got some sliced cheddar cheese, because we always get that. Apples, bananas. We got some little red, purple, and red potatoes. I said that already. Red, purple, and plain potatoes. So I usually put those in the oven. I cut them up with olive oil and onion soup mix. So one of the packets for the onion soup mix will go on these potatoes, and then you just bake them till they're crispy. It usually takes about a good 40 minutes, but they're wonderful. Then I got some string beans, which I always make, and I stir fry them in the pan with olive oil, garlic, and lemon, sliced lemons. And you just saute them till they start to change a little bit in color. They're awesome. Then we just got some tomatoes. We got some cucumbers and 3 different kinds of peppers, because like I said, I'm going to make the fajitas one night, so I might use the peppers for that. And we also have some skirt steak, so I might do steak and chicken fajitas. Not really sure yet. But anyway, that was everything we got. We definitely spent more this week shopping than we normally would. But since we're eating obviously every dinner at home, you got to kind of stock up and make dinner every day. So that was everything we got. Here's a little overview. And the stores weren't too bad today, so that was good. Social distancing was in place, so that was good. We didn't have any issues. We didn't see toilet paper, but my mom got us some the other day, so we're stocked, so we're good there. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Remember to be kind to one another, and we will see you soon. I'm currently working in my planner, so I have a couple more videos on the way. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.